Let's breathe together. Let's connect. Let's breathe and land. Whatever that looks like. Whatever it looks like to land now. Oh my goodness. This is the mastery, this is the art in these ever-changing seas. Where are we? Who are we? What are we? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? We are immersed in such a vast flood of love. And it can be easy to put our attention onto all the things that are moving. We can notice all of that and come wider and deeper. So this is where I want to invite us to today, first of all. There's some things I want to say a few words about, but I just really want to remind us of what we are. This reminding, this reverberation really happens in the silence, in frequency, where we are. We're not any of this story. We're not any of this story. And we can give so much energy to the misidentification. You're welcome to let your eyes close and just feel the deliciousness of the breath. Maybe you even feel a dropping away, a spaciousness. Don't try and create any kind of experience. Don't look for any kind of experience. And I invite all of us that are here, whenever we are here, to recognize each other, see how that happens. Dropping all of the ideas about form, identity, history. It's a bit like hearing notes in a symphony. We fall into a place of such wordless Well, love is the closest, perhaps. Recognition. There's a relief and an ease of recognizing what we are. So rest here. Even taking just moments to shift and drop and recognize changes. Who is in the driving seat? What is leading the living? The what is always the same. It can't be any other. There is no greater than the one source, if you like. And surely we can choose to align with ourselves as this and put down the tininess of our egos, trying to create lives that are about them. So I just invite what is here to be received into our bodies, to be received. Whatever there's sensing in your system of an edge, just notice that breath is here. There's nothing to be done, nothing to be changed, certainly nothing to be fixed. There is just life, divinity, awakening itself. I'm feeling it particularly through the side body, the outer layers of the digestion. We may each have our own unique sensing. Wholeness. Wholeness is what we are. Wholeness that contains and creates everything. So that's what we discover, and it paradoxically it can appear as brokenness to the mind when we discover a tightness or a pain or a stuckness or a long buried energy. What we're discovering actually is our wholeness. Stay with the breath. Just let things go a little bit further, a little bit deeper. We're all perfect exactly where we are. Tui me chai na korea ka hae mene te hia maka na hui na taraki a hae ne me te ria ka ia ta ia na tama kea hia chia na ma hae a te. Invite relaxation, invite softness. Bring awareness to that which is every place around us, around sensation. That which is before this, all of it. Whatever bubbles up, don't fight it, don't push it away, but don't grasp for it either. What else is here? What all is here? What all is here? So I wanted to say a little bit about relating. So I notice that one of the tendencies of mind is when a discovery or realization comes, it wants to extrapolate this to others. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of our inherent wiring as interconnected communal beings. So I say that as a caveat to what is being witnessed and noticed through these eyes and through experiences in the fields of this one. Take what's relevant and leave what's not. We can only speak from where we sit, with humility and with deference and curiosity to what we draw into our dream. What I see is that all of our structures of relating are transforming and reconstructing. So inner relating and outer relating. By that I mean inner relating is the whole foundation of identity for huge swathes of people on earth. This is at the very least shifting, shaking, being questioned, and for some it is being deconstructed continuously, which opens up everything, all of the questions about what is true. Who am I? What is this? What is life? And naturally and inevitably, outer relating, and these are false dichotomies, but outer relating with apparent others, is also deconstructing our structures of what is true, what this is, are all being at the very least shaken, and for some of us profoundly rewritten. And with all of this, there's aliveness. There has to be, because what else is there? Otherwise we're referring to history, to the past, to programming, or we're imagining something not yet to be. Here is the aliveness, here is the curiosity, here is the inquiry about the multiple levels of relating within our own systems, our own multiverse, and with every being, whether partnership, intimacy, friendships, families, communities of all kinds. And again, as I spoke to earlier, this can feel profoundly disorienting more than that. For all of the parts that have allied and identified with ways of being, know that this can change. It can all change. It is all changing. How we live it, how we hold ourselves and others in the deconstruction and the inquiry is the jewel, the how. How honest can we be? How brave can we be? How kind can we be? How curious. Curiosity is such a gift in looking at each happening in the dream, each new story. We get to get really curious. What's this? And to look with innocence. This is our kindness. And returning to the recognizing multiple times every day. This is our ship in these seas. Let's find the moments, create the moments when we can authentically celebrate. And it's a celebration that is whole, that includes every part of our experience, every part of our not knowing, every part of our nakedness. Sorry. Every part of our nakedness. And we can stand and really wonder at what is, not just what is happening. We are this. We are this. We are stirring it all up. We're shaking it all down. We're changing it all. We're creating new. We get to choose. Okay. Just want to see who's here. Hi. Peg. Thomas. Marcy. Monica. Anna Maria. I love you. I love you all. And everybody else that's here that hasn't said hi. Feel free to write anything if you want to jump into the discussion, reflect anything. I can see you now. Any thoughts, any reflections on anything that's come through, anything that we're noticing together. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy and your heart. As I say always, and I will continue to say, it is the greatest gift that we can give each other, to show up, whatever our faces, whatever our stories, whatever feels broken, whatever feels whole, to be here. I love you very much. Thank you for sharing your heart. Hi, Patty. Okay, soon. Keep going.